Okay, Lake Macquarie taking the ball out. Picked up by Dylan. Passed it on to... It's taken into a good tackle there by the Muswellbrook number 12. Gone in up into the Macquarie forward line. Jimmy Clark puts pressure on, but a good mark to the Muswellbrook. It's forward number 21. Oh, missed goal there for Muswellbrook. He only had to pick it up and put it through, but he's fumbled it through for a behind. Ryan Levin with a kick out. Good mark for the number 12 from Muswellbrook. He's bombed it in. Ball's on the ground, picked up. Run out by Benny Taylor. Timmy Wells has got to run down the sideline. Funnels the kick forward through to Dylan. It looks like it's heading for the touch. Ball throw in. Damon Torelli goes up for the mark, has missed it, picked up by Muswellbrook. And they run into goal. Mark on the point post. He's going to centre the ball. He's got an easy kick in front. He's missed a relatively easy kick there, and then it's another behind for Muswellbrook. 0-3. The 5 minutes gone on the clock. Good mark from Damon Twally. He's kicked it forward. Dylan's taken a good mark. Good defensive mark from the Muswellbrook boy. Muswellbrook's moving the ball forward again. Into the 50. Pushed off 2 tacklers. No, he's given the tackle list to Elijah. Nathan Cliff's taken a good mark there and it's been awarded it. It's bombed the board forward. Nick Bunny's going for the mark. He's got it to ground. Roved his own ball. Back to Dylan. Has a shot. Looks like he's put it through for Macquarie's first goal. Makes the score 6-3. 1 goal Macquarie, 3 behinds to Muswellbrook. Ball's thrown up by the umpire. Punch forward by Muswellbrook. Looks like that one was in the back, but he's got away with it. Let's play on. Levin's kicked it forward. Picked up. It's wrapped up though. And the umpire's going to have the bounce. Tap down. Timmy Wells roves. No, he's gone. The umpire's given the penalty. Muswellbrook will be kicking from their own 50. Ball's in the middle. Muswellbrook take it out the back. Get the ball forward now. Timmy Clark. No, he's dropped the mark. He's dropped the mark. Muswellbrook's got it forward again. It's Isaac Hines there. Pumps the ball forward. Shannon, Spelling picked it up, but he's pumped it forward now. A good tackle there. Hasn't been awarded it. Muswellbrook's got it clear again. Centres the ball. Rory Sleeth on the mark. Little kick over the top. No, he's missed it. Timmy Clark's cleaned up. Pumps it forward. Nathan Cliff is going for the ball. Toe pokes it forward. Pokes it forward. Willard speed. Takes away. Hits the ball over the top. He's dropped the mark. Nick Bunny's going for make the tackle. He's had the penalty awarded against him for holding on. Shannon spoils. Muswellbrook's tapped it forward. Ball picked up by Oliver Bunny, playing his first game after an injury. The ball's out on the flank. Ball to be thrown in. 10 minutes gone in the quarter. Shannon Spelling's throwing it in. Tim Clark takes the mark on the middle, goes back, pumps the ball forward. It's Cliffy underneath. No, it's gone over his head. Sam Hines is chasing, cleaned up by Timmy Wells. As Willard pumps it forward. Not a good kick. It's gone into touch. Out of bounds. Back pocket. Macquarie's starting to get a bit more of the ball now. It's still not much in the game though, I don't think, at the moment. Dylan Rumble taking the ruck. Taps the ball down. Sam Hines, Nick Bunny's roved the ball. Snap over his shoulder for a goal. Nice goal there. Umpire bringing the ball back to the centre. thrown up. Damon Chuali's rucking this time. Ball's forward. Clayton back. Caught with the ball. Tried to take the tackler on. Wasn't quite quick enough. Ball's been put into the... kick's gone over his head. Cleaned up by Rory Sleeth. Clayton is trying to redeem himself with a kick. Damon Trelly's sitting underneath it. Good mark to Muswellbrook. Timmy Clark under the ball again, cleaning up. He's looking for a target forward. Good mark by Damon Twelly. Dylan Marks marked on the centre boundary. Pumps the ball forward. Couple of Macquarie players under it, none of them talking as usual. Muswellbrook worked the ball forward again. Jimmy Waring chasing. Bumbles the ball forward. Benny Taylor's on the Muswellbrook player. Alex Zane cleans up. Oh, he's pulled off the ball, but no penalty. No penalty. Macquarie's, Muswellbrook's got a good chance here. Ryan Levin cleaning up again. He's doing a good job back in that back pocket. Nathan Cliff ran all over that ball, and it's back up, pumped back up field. It's another chance for them spoiled, but the ball spilled over the back. Plenty of Muswellbrook players pushed off the ball. Timmy Wells takes a good mark on the centre wing. Nice kick forward. Nick Bunny pumps it into the pocket. Nathan Cliff picks up. Can he do anything with it? I think he's gone. Penalty to Muswellbrook, back pocket. Sam Willard showing his speed again. Picks it up off the back of the ruck. Pumps it in. Not a great kick. Oliver Bunny couldn't get under it. Probably his timing's still a bit off. Timmy Wells cleans up again. Pushed out of it. Sam Willard pumps it forward, but I think he's put it out on the full or not. No, it's a throw in. Throw in, back pocket. Dylan Rumble in the ruck. Bit of push and shove here. Umpire's got the ball. I think he's going to throw it up and... No, it's a penalty to the Muswellbrook player. Ball back out to the 50. Nice centering kick. Good mark. Send it up for Muswellbrook. – . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Cleaned up again by Rory Sleeth. Runs the ball out. Jimmy Waring takes a mark on the centre circle. Nice hand pass through to Rory Sleeth, following his kick through. And he's pumped the ball into the pocket. Drop. No, he's got it. Has a snap at goal. I think he's only got a behind. That's a behind for Nick Bunny. Muswellbrook to kick out from the square, kicks the ball to himself. No pressure on him, pumps the balls forward. Mark's drop. Rory Sleeth's got him, he's caught, he's gone. No, umpire hasn't paid. Ball forward. Good mark on the 50 to Muswellbrook. Careful kick by Muswellbrook, but he's pushed it wide again. Benny Taylor cleans up. It's the ball forward, not a great kick. Straight to back to the Muswellbrook, and they'll bring the ball back in again. Short kick. Number 23's got a shot on goal for Muswellbrook. He's missed. I think, yeah, another behind for Muswellbrook with 1 minute, just over 1 minute left on the clock. It's 4 points to Muswellbrook and 13 points to Lake Macquarie. Ryan Levin to kick out. No contest there, and easy mark for Muswellbrook, number 12. He's been one of their better players from this first quarter. He's kicked a nice kick in. No contest again from the Dockers. This should be an easy kick. He's missed. Reminiscent of the Swans' effort last night. All behinds for the first 5. That's the quarter time siren. Welcome back to Talkabar for the second quarter. Thank the sponsors, Argentina Hotel, 4TB, Wild Eagle and Macca's Edgeworth. Kick throw up for the third quarter. Alex Zane in the ruck. Picked up by Isaiah, back to Ryan Levin. Oh no, it's Bunny, Nick Bunny back there. Ball in the middle. Looks like this will be a ball up. No, it's come clear. Umpire's called it clear. Ball's kicked forward. Good mark. Good mark for Muswellbrook. Put a little one over the top. Intercepted. It's gone through for another behind. That's 6 behinds for Muswellbrook. Ryan Levin to kick the ball back in. Alex Zane under it. No. The mark's been awarded to Muswellbrook number 12. Other mark for Muswellbrook. This has got to be a good chance for goal. That's goal to number 9 Cameron Bankovic for Muswellbrook. Go just waiting for the ball to get back to the centre. Back to the umpire. Ready to throw it up. Alex Zane in the ruck again. Tap forward by Muswellbrook. Not a great kick there. Timmy Wells is onto it. Forcing the ball forward. It's gone to ground though. One umpire called in the back, the other umpire overrode him, and it's a kick to Muswellbrook. They pumped the ball back in. Punched by Benny Taylor and picked up by Rory Sleeth. Rory's run the ball forward. Sam Wellard using his speed again. Not a great kick. It's a fair bit of height in it, but a good mark by Timmy Wells. He's got this one though. Play on. No advantage, so the ball's going back to Timmy Wells. Centre flank. Oh no, it's a throw up. Very interesting decision there. Tap forward by Sam Wellard, but Muswellbrook's picked the ball back up and pumped it in. No, the mark's been dropped, number 19, but he has a snap. Someone got their hand in the road. Sleethy's back to Levo. Oh, awful bounce. Picked up by Wellard. He's pumped the ball forward. Missed by Nathan Cliff. Good string of hand passes from Muswellbrook. Another one over the top. Looks like there's a penalty here for holding off the ball. So it's Alex Zane taking the kick. Bumbles it forward. Not a great kick, marked by number 9 for Muswellbrook. He plays on. Nice kick. Great mark taken by number 28, Jess. Goal to Muswellbrook, that puts them into the lead. Waiting for the ball to come back into the middle. That was goal to Jesse Besford, number 28. Muswellbrook's got the ball back out of the middle. And passing nicely again. And a good mark. He'll line up for goal now. He's missed that goal. So late Macquarie to kick out. Darren Charlie's missed that mark and the ball's gone into out of bounds. On the 50. Ball thrown in. Zano in the ruck again. Ball tapped forward. Picked up by Rory Sleeth. Benny Taylor's gone up for the mark, he's missed it. Ball's dropped down to the Muswellbrook number 12 and he's had a snap at goal, but I think he's missed the lot. Damon Charlie takes a good mark. No, not awarded. Ben Taylor's picked the ball up. Everyone's over the top of him. So there's a ball up again. Alex Zane pumps it forward. A good mark to Nick Bunny goes for the mark. It's gone over the top. Aaron's. Oh yeah. Good mark to Ollie Bunny coming out from the goal, and he'll line up for a shot at goal. First game back from a broken shoulder. So he's got a good shot. Yeah, good entry there from Mills. Sean Mills. Yeah, good goal to Oliver Bunny. That will take it back to even. Close game here, and we're just gone halfway through the second quarter. Only 4 shots at goal from Macquarie to Muswellbrook's 9, so they've been very wasteful. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt them. Ball tapped down the middle, cleaned up by Muswellbrook, and there's a kick into this. He's kicked a nice long kick here. Oh, just touched, I think. Yes, yeah. So we won't. It was through the middle of the goal. It would have gone through the middle of the goals, but it was just touched by Macquarie at the last second. Short kick out. Clayton Beck picks the ball up, and it's got a mark. Back pocket. It's the ball through. Rory Sleeth sloping along there. Through to Chad Hooton, back to Rory Sleeth. and he's pumped the ball forward, and Dylan Rumble's got the ball, hand pass forward, Damon Chwali's got it, cleaned up by Sam Hines. He's gone for a bounce. He'd only run 5 metres, so I'm not sure why he bounced, and it's been caught for holding the ball. On drop mark for Muswellbrook. Probably should have taken that one, but hand pass forward and a toe poke. Lucky penalty here for Macquarie for holding the man off the ball. Sean Mills will take the kick. Left foot kick into the middle. Couple of guys underneath it. Sam Hines has got the ball. Little one over the top of Dylan Rumble. He's pumped it forward. The 2 Ollie boys underneath it. Two Bunny boys. Neither of them caught it. It was close. Picked up by Joe and Twally. No. It's dropped the mark. Timmy Clark's dropped the mark, an easy one. Chest mark, and he's dropped it right in front. So there's a ball up now. Umpire's found something here. Not quite sure, must have been holding off the ball. Muswellbrook free kick. Just looking for a target. Not much on, I don't think. Good mark from Nick Bunny. Might be just on his limit, so I think he might be looking for another option. It's gone very close to the man on the mark, and yes, not quite made the distance. But Damon Chwali's taken a mark. No, not awarded. Another interesting decision, but ball thrown in. Sam Wellard's cleaned up the ball. Had a good shepherd there. Ball into Sam Hines, just picked it up on his hands and knees. Back to Nathan Cliff, and he's had a snap, which I think he's missed everything. So free kick in the back pocket for mark over the top. Nick Bunny again. He's on fire. He's pumped the ball into the middle. No talk from Macquarie again. 3 people went for the 1 mark. Sean Mills has crumbed the ball and snapped a nice little left foot goal there. Five minutes left in this quarter. Quarry's making a few changes. Ball's tossed up. Quarry didn't even request. Sam Hines has picked that ball up, pumped it forward. Asia's chasing the ball through. Tapped it. Sean Mills again onto the ball. Not a great kick though. And trying to poke the ball out. Hands and knees there. Wellard. He uses his pace. No, he's pumped the ball forward. Hard hit on one of the boys there, one of the bunny boys. He's got up. Umpire's throwing the ball up again. Dylan Rumble to ruck. Taps the ball down. Nick Bunny was aiming for the goal there and then slipped. Ball forced out by Muswellbrook. It's Benny Taylor trying to pick it up. No, it's fumble. Need to be cleaner of this ball. Macquarie. Little left foot kick there from Muswellbrook. Clayton Beck was running the ball out. Oh, here's a good chance for Muswellbrook. They're behind again, I think. For 125 to Macquarie, just ahead to 2-9 Muswellbrook. Darren Twali goes up, take a good mark. It's been awarded at this time. Controversy one a minute ago when he wasn't awarded the mark up in the... Not a good kick though. Turns the ball over to Muswellbrook and they're going to kick it ball forward. Short kick, good mark. Ball tumble forward, Benny Taylor. That's not a good kick from Benny though, it's out on the full. So Muswellbrook will pump the ball back in. Short kick into the 50. Ball then was picked up by Chad Hooton, but he was stripped of the ball, and a nice snap goal from Muswellbrook to put them back into the lead. No, yeah, there was discussions there whether the ball was touched, but the goal's been awarded. Goal kick by Nathan McDonald for Muswellbrook.
Well done, Jacko. Good kick, Parky. Let's go, Parky. Your ball, mate. Straight off the
30 seconds to go. 2-point lead to Muswellbrook, so I think this game's going to go right down to the wire. Timmy Clark's got the ball out of the middle. Not a great kick forward. Sam Wallard's picked it up. Shannon Spelling turns it over with an errant hand pass. 13 seconds to go. Another goal here for Muswellbrook would be very, very telling. Clayton Beck's tapped the ball forward, runs it towards the sideline, and the siren sounds for the end of the first half. Okay, players going back into position for the start of the third quarter. Yeah, thank you again from our sponsors, Argenton Hotel, 4TB, Wild Eagle and Macca's Edgeworth. Ball's held in the air.
Come on! Get off! Come on!
Okay, umpire's got the ball held in the air. Thrown up. Rory Sleath whacked it forward, picked up by Sam Hines. Wellesley's run through again. Tumbled the ball forward. Rory Sleath. Chance for Dylan Rumble. He's handed it off. Nick Bunny runs straight into goal. Not quite sure that was a great move, but the goal's been kicked, so that takes Macquarie back into the lead. 5 goals, 131 to 3 goals, 927. I think we're going to get a few lead changes in this this game yet, so anything can happen. Ball's tossed up again. Muswellbrook tap forward, toe poked off the ground, push, shove. Suspect looking hand pass. Look, they keep pushing the ball forward. Benny Taylor tries to stop it. Maybe go a bit better now. Good mark from Chad Hooton. He's kicked it forward to absolutely no one. See what Damon Chuali can make of it. He's pushed the ball forward. Hand pass over the top. Elijah's picking it up. Sean Mills back to Jimmy Waring. Kicks it into a Muswellbrook player and it goes back 40 metres. Rory Sleath picked it up again. Sam Hines slaps it forward. Sam Wellard tackles the ball. Oh, he's got away with that. Dylan Rumble has a shot at goal and he converts. Oh, sorry, that wasn't him. That was Cliffy, Nathan Cliff goal. Okay, that extends the lead out to 10 points, probably the biggest lead for the game. Setting up in the ruck again. Rory Sleath rucking. He's done alright the first couple of taps, but Muswellbrook's got that tap, but Jimmy Waring roves. Tosses it forward to Sam Hines. Has scooped it up. I think that might have been a throw. Yeah, it's called. Penalty to Muswellbrook. Hasn't exactly handed the ball, but he's got away with it. Muswellbrook penalty, told to play on. Left foot kick out onto the wing. Good mark there. Good mark to Muswellbrook. He's going to centre the ball. Not a big kick. Ball's rolled forward. Oh, another wasteful opportunity. Ball's put out on the full and Ryan Levin will take the penalty kick, back pocket, commentator's side of the field. Not sure too many of the Macquarie guys are moving to give him a target, but see what happens. He's pumped the ball high, probably to the shortest player on the Macquarie, picked up by Sam Wellard. Nathan Cliff mark. No, he's dropped it. Well picked up. Nick Bunny tries to hand off to Wellesley, but the ball's dropped. Picked up by Muswellbrook and they pump it into the forward 50. Kick smothered. Another kick touched. by the Macquarie boys, and they're wrapping the ball up, so it'll be a ball up in the back pocket. Alex Zane rucking, taps it back, Benny Taylor, little hand pass, picked up by Sam Wellard, tries to bumble it forward but intercepted by Muswellbrook, and then he bumbles it forward. Ryan Levin, he's having a good game back in that back pocket today. Ball's brought to ground. Sam Hines again roving the ball. He's started on fire in this quarter. Bunny. Tim Clark's pumped it forward. One of those guys needed to stay down. Oh, ball's hit the post. Sean Mills got front and centre. What's going on here? Maybe the goal umpire hasn't seen it, but it definitely hit the post. What? Goal's been awarded. I must be looking at the wrong angle there. Not sure what happened there. Great pick up out of the middle from Muswellbrook. He's pumped it forward, but nicely spoiled by Jackson. Picked up by Muswellbrook. No, they've missed a goal again.
What's your mouth, mate?
Ryan Levin's got a couple of options out here. Doesn't look, he ignores both of the leads and pumps it right through to the middle. Alex Zane takes a great mark. He's looking for his opportunities. Pumped it over the top of his guys, and Muswellbrook run it back. Good spoil, Alex Zane. Muswellbrook, number 12, picks up. Pumps the ball forward. A couple of his guys underneath it, but no luck again. Good tackle. Clayton back pocket. Putting a lot of pressure on there. Bit picked up by Muswellbrook, goal snapped. Goal there for Toby Davis for Muswellbrook. Ball, there was a lot of pressure on the Muswellbrook guys, but they eventually dug it out the back and he snapped a nice goal off the back of the ruck. Ball back into the middle. Alex Zane, it's a good effort there. Penalty there against Macquarie for holding the man without the ball. Good kick forward. Oh, I think the sun's got into that guy's eyes. I think Macquarie want the ball a little bit more at the moment. Good tackle there. Ball's held to him though. Yeah, I think that was a good call by the umpire. Sam Hines has been very lively this quarter. He's got 4 or 5 possessions. Started really well this quarter. Ball kicked into touch. We'll have a throw in. Call for deliberate as usual, but I don't think they play that in this comp very often. Zio Button coming off the interchange bench. Nice tap by Alex Zane again. Ball's forward. That's another goal for Bankovic. I think that's his second. And that takes the game back to very close again. 4 points it back in it now. We're halfway through the third quarter. As I said, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple more lead changes yet. Timmy Clark, Timmy Wells in the middle. Good smother from Rory Sleeth. A lot of people over the ball here at the moment. I think it's held in and we're going to have a throw up again. Nice thump forward by Muswellbrook, well picked up by Jesse, and kick forward. Wasteful again from Muswellbrook. They've missed everything. It wasn't out on the full though, so I think it'll be a throw in. No, that must have been out on the full. Hang on. No, it is the throw in. Yeah, I was right the first time. Ruck by Alex Zane. Pump forward by Muswellbrook. Benny Taylor kicks it out. Sam Wellard's chasing the ball. Maybe he can use his speed this time. It's about time we've seen him go. Kicked it to himself. Little kick over the top. Umpire calls touch. Timmy Wells taps it forward. Oliver Bunny trying to pick it up. Didn't have much luck and it's out of bounds. Forward pocket. Ball's thrown in. Damien Twelly rucking. Picked up his own ball, snaps to the left foot and kicks it behind. Dockers have been very accurate. That's only their third behind. 6 minutes, bit over 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. So next goal or so could be very important to the outcome of the game. Muswellbrook looking for a target, put it over the top of the guy. He's been tackled. Snap back over the top. I think that's been touched back into play. Oliver Bunny kicks it behind. I think he might have been better off looking for an option on the in the centre there. Dylan Rumble was standing there. Not quite sure if he had any pressure on him, but I think that might have been a better option. Kick in again, Muswellbrook. Maybe he'll do a better job this time. He doesn't look like he's got that many options though. Not too many people leading for him. And Macquarie are trying to lock it off again. Oh yeah, that was a good mark there. Bankovic has probably been one of their better players. 2 goals, a nice mark there. Careful kick. Under pressure, but mark's taken. Clayton Beck take good mark and it's been awarded. So he's got to look for a target inside 50 now. There's a few people waving their arms. Damon Chiwali's gone up. He should go back and have a shot for goal here. Just under 5 minutes to go in the quarter. So a couple of goals could be very important. He's just missed a snap at goal. So see how he goes from a set shot. Doesn't look too good. Maybe he's missed everything. No. No, goal umpire's given him a point. Macquarie's trying to lock the ball in again. Gone for the big kick this time. 2 or 3 guys fly. Nick Bunny stays on the ground. Runs round, kicks it to Dylan Rumble. He's brought the ball to ground. Another point kicked by Bunny. Oliver type this time. He's tried to go wide this time and looks like that might be a bit more successful as come down the side. Mark dropped by Alex Zane. Hand pass back. Then good tackle there. Can't quite see who that was. Isaiah was on the ground. Clayton Beck chasing. Rory Sleeth goes up but he misses it by a mile and they're chasing. Ryan Levin takes a mark again. Back out to Timmy Wells. Mark's been awarded. Wheels around. Not a great kick. Intercepted by Muswellbrook. Not a bad looking kick, maybe a little short. Tapped through by Macquarie for a rush behind. So Ryan Levin's going to take the kick out of the square again. Looking for options, not much movement from the Macquarie players. There, another good mark. Definitely Muswellbrook's best player at the moment. Pumps it in. Snapped but missed. Extremely, it's 11 behinds now for Muswellbrook. They've been very, very wasteful. That's actually 16 shots to 12. So if they converted a couple of them, they could be 2 goals ahead. 3 goals ahead maybe. Ryan Levin's gone the other side this time. Cliffy was his target but missed. Chad Hooton trying to get to the ball. Isaiah's picked, he's been knocked over. Bit of a scoop there, probably, out the back. Come on. No talk at all from the Macquarie defenders. They all stood there and watched him take the mark. And just can't, it's number 16 for Muswellbrook's going back. Take the shot at goal, which would even the scores up again. No, looks like he's missed that. 12th behind for Muswellbrook. Margin's back to 5, and that's the quarter time hooter. So it's less than a goal's margin as we break for 3/4 time. Score adjustment, Muswellbrook 5-13-43, Lake Macquarie 7-5-47, so just 4 points in it as we start the last quarter. And thanks again for the Lake Macquarie sponsors, Argentine Hotel, 4TB, Wild Legal and Macca's Edgeworth. So this will be an interesting quarter. I think if Muswellbrook straighten some of their kicking out, they could run away with this. Lake Macquarie just need to fire up, get a bit more ball out of the middle and convert. Alex Zane starting in the ruck, umpire holds the ball up. Mick. Just a reminder for the timekeeper to blow the siren, and away we go. Hines trying to force it out of the middle again. Ball picked up by Jimmy Waring and he's wrapped up, so the umpire will throw it up again.
Work hard, Parky. Give me something, buddy. You by yourself. Go and get it, Parky.
Muswellbrook's got a slight breeze behind him in this last quarter, so maybe that'll count for a little bit. Stack of bodies, ball tossed forward.
Okay, good body.
Sean Mills tried to get under it but was pushed off it. Isaac Hines, more ball. Ball's pushed out the back into out of bounds. Centre wing on the far side of the ground. Cockle Creek side if you like. Ball thrown in. Alex Zane rucking again. Taps the ball back. Ball picked up by Rory Sleeth. He was pulled off it. But this time Muswellbrook's accurate and they've gone back into the lead. 6-13 now. Goal to Jesse for Muswellbrook. It's a good piece of work. Umpire throws up. Alex Zane tap, tried to rove his ball. Picked up Muswellbrook again. Sam Hines fumbles it again. And the ball comes back forward. Macquarie's going to need to wake up here pretty quick or Muswellbrook's going to run away with this. Picking the ball up, boys. That's the option. Too many guys crawling around on the ground at the moment. Need to hold their feet and pick the ball up. As Muswellbrook does, pumps it forward, but Benny Taylor takes a good mark in the back pocket. Kicks out to Sam Wellard, good mark. Lead by Oliver Bunny. Brings the ball to ground, roves his own work. Picked up by Sam Wellard. He runs. He's got some shepherd this cover this time. Good mark by Muswellbrook, defence line. Plays on. Rory was shoved there, but the Muswellbrook player got away with it. Someone else has gone to ground again. These guys need to hold their feet and get the ball. Alex Zane beaten in the tap, but cleaned up by Timmy Clark, sorry. Mark's gone forward, but he's dropped it. Dylan's picked up after dropping the first mark. Pumps the ball forward. Nick Bunny over the top. Has he got enough pace? Come on. They need to hold their feet. Ball's tumbled out. Someone else has gone to that ground. Nathan Cliff's got it. Can he get a kick in? Over his shoulder. Damon Twelly's going for the mark. He's missed it. Dylan Rumble's got the ball. He snaps. Mark to one of the bunnies, Nick, I think. He's taken the mark virtually right in front, so should be able to convert here. Okay, that should be Macquarie back in the lead again. So, as I said, number of lead changes in this game. And another one in this quarter. Umpire kicks the ball back to the middle. Getting ready to toss up. Alex Zane in the ruck. Sam Hines, Timmy Clark and Timmy Wells. Probably the best centre set up for Lake Macquarie. So we'll see what happens. Alex Zane's under it. Picked up by Sam Hines. He pumbles the ball forward. Mark dropped by Dylan Rumble. Sam Wallard's taken a good mark though. Tries to play on. Well, the guy was right on top of him, so it probably wasn't a good move. Good tackle, Timmy Wells. Picked back up. Bit of push and shove here. Umpire's given the penalty to so the umpire's saying play on, and shot from Nathan Cliff. About 40 metres out, so it's going to take a good kick. It's either come off the side of his foot or it's been touched by Muswellbrook, so it'll be a kick. Back, no, it must have come off the side of his boot and it's gone out on the full. So ball to Muswellbrook. Timmy Wells has touched it. Ball's gone through though. Ball was bumped out of the hand, spun out of the tackle. Ball's tumbled forward to Muswellbrook from Rory. They need to be a bit more careful with their kicks, I think, here. Good chase by Clayton Beck. Not sure if he can hold his feet. No, he's gone to ground again. Timmy Clark. One guy that does usually hold his feet, and he's been rewarded. Ball's brought to ground by Nick Bunny. Hand past Damon Twelly. He's back to Nick Bunny. He's dropped it out of bounds. Ball's to be thrown in. Damon Twelly's rucking. Ball's back to Jimmy Waring. Crawling around on the ground again. These guys just really need to keep their feet. Ball's tossed forward, picked up by Muswellbrook. Wing, centre wing on the far side. Ball tossed forward. Good tackle. Timmy Wells dives in. Umpire, I think, is going to toss the ball up. Just over 11 minutes to go in the quarter, so anything can still happen. Clayton Beck tosses it forward. Not sure that was a mark, but Jimmy Waring's got it. He's kicked to Muswellbrook. Another turnover. A good mark by Muswellbrook. He's right on the 50, so but he's right in front, so but it'll still take a good kick from there. He's missed everything, and it'll be a throw in from the back pocket. Jimmy Waring coming off to be replaced by Isaiah Button. Ball's tossed in. Sam Hines has tossed it forward. Ball went very high, but a good mark there from Nathan Cliff. He's got several options running forward. Just needs to make the best of it. Ball dropped by Dylan Rumble, takes a snap, and it's a good goal. Good goal. That'll take Macquarie through to 10 points lead with about 10 minutes to go. Jackson Batali coming off, being chased interchanged with Chad Hooton. So Chad's onto the back flank. Ball tossed up in the middle. It's got the touch. Stacks on again. So in the middle, be another throw up. Sam Hines comes up from the bottom of the pile. It's getting a few touches again. Got a touch from Zono again. Ball's pushed forward. Guys on the ground again. Ball's tumble forward. Ball's kicked forward. Muswellbrook guys going for the mark. Good spoil there from Rory. It's a good effort. Picked up by Dylan Rumble. Nice punch forward. Nick Bunny. Hand pass back. Oh, good mark there from Nathan Cliff, so he's going to go back and line up from goal from about 30 metres out. He sent us to Tim Clark, who's right in front, 40 metres out. Another goal here from Macquarie could be very important. See how Timmy Clark goes. Oh, not a great kick. The ball's landed on the line and bounced through. Muswellbrook made the mistake of not having their guy standing on the line. Seen that happen a couple of times today in a couple of other games. Bit of a rookie error. So ball's back to the middle. Alex Zane to ruck again. He's done a great job in this quarter. So I think he's got nearly every tap. Centres again, Timmy Clark, Timmy Wells, Sam Hines. They've been good, that centre mob. Picked up by Heinze again, almost through. Ball's picked up, Timmy Wells. Damon Chueli underneath the mark. Didn't quite get to it. And still the ball's still there. Ball's tossed forward. Bunny, can he get a snap? Yeah, he's turned around. Snaps for goal. Yes, I think that might be it for Macquarie. That takes them through to about a 4-goal lead. So that'll make it pretty hard for Muswellbrook to come back. I think Macquarie guys are looking a bit more confident now. Nathan Clipp's been very strong in this quarter. He's had a few good kicks forward out of that middle. As I said, that centre combination's been very strong in this quarter for Lake Macquarie. Alex Zane rucking, the two Timmies and Sam Hines. They've been good. Just when I've said that, Cats get the knock, but Macquarie's trying to pick the ball up out of the middle again. But now Muswellbrook's away. So this game's not finished yet. We've still got over 5 minutes to go. Oh, good pick up, Benny Taylor. He tosses the ball back to Jody Hooton. He's made the tackle. I think they had guy on each arm, so that should be drop on the ball, but I don't think the umpire's going to call it. Actually, he's given the penalty to Muswellbrook. Another interesting decision from the umpires. Timmy Clark's cleaned up at the back. He's running. Bounce, second bounce, and he kicks. Good pick up from Muswellbrook. They're not out of this yet. Oh, nice mark from Alex Zane. Put him on, Sammy. He's away again. Tosses the ball in. No, Nick Bunny's dropped it. And Willard's wrapped up. I think he should get the benefit of the doubt here. And the umpire will have the ball up. Dylan Rumble's going to ruck. Tim Clark cleans up again. He's had a good last quarter. Oh, good mark. No, not paid. Yes, it is paid. So Damon Twelly's going to line up for another shot at goal. He's only got a couple of behinds so far, I think. So this might be his chance to get on the ball. Nice looking measured kick, and yes, he's converted. I think Macquarie pretty much have this now. So it's back to the middle for another ruck, and we've got about 3 minutes to go. Scoreboard temp says 18 degrees C, but it feels a fair bit cooler than that here at the moment. The sun's starting to go down and it's cooling down. Ball up, just over 2.5 minutes to go. Sam Hines got another one out of the middle. He's had a good game today. Dylan took off without the ball, and he's going to pay for it. No, umpire hasn't ordered it, holding the ball. Damon Twelly's picked it up. Left foot kick in, had a snap. Nick Bunny working away in the pocket. Oh, ball's Hit the post. Nice snap from Nathan Cliff, but not just missed by that much. Alex Zane goes up, tries to rove his own ball. Muswellbrook's away. They've still got a chance here for a late goal. Timmy Wells cleaning up. That centre combination has been very strong this quarter. Good mark out there. Sam Hines, I think. It's got Rory calling for it, but he kicked it into the man in the mark. Cleaned up by Clayton Beck. Little kick over the top to Isaiah. No, Isaiah's dropped it. And Clayton Beck's toe poke forward. There's another chance for Nathan Cliff. Has a shot. Yes, he's finished it off. That's how many goals he got, Mick, today? Yeah, that's 4 goals for Nathan Cliff, so he's had a pretty good day.
Good push, Timbo.
Into the last minute. Umpire may or may not get this last throw up. Ball's almost there, so not sure too much more is going to happen after this throw up. There it is, the full-time siren, and Dockers have run out winners for their second win for the season, 13-6-84 to 6-13-49.